Okay, this is Math Set 6 question 8. A question that can be quite difficult if you do not pay attention to what you are doing. A car and truck were traveling at the same direction along the same road at an average speed of 70 km per hour and 58 km per hour respectively. At 8 AM, the truck was 20 km ahead of the car. Half an hour later, the truck broke down. Okay, now you might want to put both starting at the same time, but we can't because it didn't specify what time it started at. So what happened is this: I know for sure, okay, this is for sure, that at 8 AM the truck was ahead by 20 km. Okay, this is at 8 AM. Okay, so it was 20 km ahead of the car. Now half an hour later, the truck broke down. So half an hour later, what would the distance be? Okay, let's say the car is at 0. Let's pretend the car is at 0. This is 20 km away. So half an hour later, how far would they be? So half times 58 km per hour equals 29 km. So the truck would have traveled an additional 29 km. So the new distance would be 20 km plus 29 km. So this would be how far from where the car was at 8 AM the truck would be. How about the car itself? The car would have traveled as well. So half hour times 70 km per hour equals 35 km. So for the car has actually moved also. The car would have moved until about here at 35 km. Okay, so the car would have moved to here. So how far ahead would the truck be of the car when it broke down? So the difference will be 49 km minus 35 km equals to 14 km. So the truck was 14 km ahead. Okay, that's it. First part solved. This is for A. B. Now B might sound difficult, but it's rather easy because I know it's 14 km is the difference. So 14 km divided by 70 km per hour equals to 14 over 70. Simplify it further, it becomes 2 over 10 equals to 1/5 of an hour. So at what time would the car pass the truck? Using our timeline, this is 8 AM. Okay, then after that we know at 8:30 the truck broke down, and I need another 1/5 of an hour. 1/5 of an hour is how many minutes? It's 12 minutes. So I add on another 12 minutes. It will be 8:42 AM. The time will be 8:42 AM. That's it. Solved.